Okay, just jumped in for a short trade here in the MNQ. Wanted to trade, but I don't want to give back all my profits. All my profits from last night. Sorry about all the noise. I wanted to take a trade, but I didn't want to give back all my profits from last night. So I jumped into the MNQ to protect last night's profits, but still allow me to trade and practice since I'm home early today and able to take some trades. Just looking for a retrace back down to this level here, this what should become a support area. When we look at the 30-minute candle, we can see that there's plenty of room to retrace this previous 30-minute candle. Had this huge rejection on this 30-minute candle already, went way up, big rejection all in 15 minutes. And now we got lots of room to come way down here and retrace all this potentially down to this halfway area even. 60-minute candle, same thing. Giant 60-minute candle, big rejection on this new one. Looking for a retrace back down to this area. All right, going back to the 1 minute. Somewhere in here, looking for a retrace too, though. Is all I'm looking to get. Could come way back down to the bottom of this, but we'll see. Okay, if we get stopped out here, we'll take the trade to the upside, little recovery, and look for the next opportunity. Got a little bit of this M pattern right here that broke. And pretty much, I think it ran the course of the M pattern that I would normally see.
Order submitted.
I'm going to reverse my trade if this hits and double up.
Order submitted.
Okay, now switch to the long side, reverse to the long side now.
Order canceled.
All right. Getting through the target. Oh, come on. All right, locking in that target.
Stop filled.
Okay, there we go. So just a little recovery trade on that one. Okay, getting ready to get short here. If we can get a close just below here. Okay, so looks like we're going to get that close below. Okay, a little voiceover here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to record the trade. I did get that move below that I was looking for. And you can see here the two contracts rather, with that entry there and the two contracts with that exit right there, bringing the count now to 777 after commissions. Okay, back to the trades. Okay, looking to get short again right now. Coming back in almost to the bottom where we opened on the day. Almost a full retracement of the day here. Feel like it's got a little bit more room to go. Let's go and get one contract sell.
Order submitted.
So short one contract here. Just looking for a little move back down towards the bottom of this. Just to pick up an extra couple of dollars. Again in the MNQ, so not doing anything crazy.
Order canceled.
Small risk. Maybe I make some extra lunch money here. Almost, barely touch this area. Looking for it to get deeper in here. At least to that green line there. If not, back to the bottom. The open was all the way down here, 885. Right there is the open of the day. New 1 hour, 30 minute, all that stuff just opened. Let's go look at those real quick. Here's the 30. New 30 just opened and tanked like that. Up a little bit and then tanked. Looking for a full retrace of that candle, putting us back by the open of the today. Let's go look at the 1 hour. That 1 hour looks exactly the same as the 30. So again, just looking for a retrace of this gigantic candle here. Somewhere into this pocket. Might not get it. This might get full rejection and want to go higher. Let's go back to the 1. Looking for a continued run now back to the top of this, what was support, to see if it becomes resistance. We broke through. Now it looks like it may be coming back to retest. That's going to be a bummer if it stopped me out right before it rolls over and goes way back down. Alright, so if this thing does break down, I'm tempted to go back over to the NQ and get short, because this could be a really big slide on the day if it wants to come and break this level. We'll start getting into the low of the day and breaking low of day, and it could be a pretty big reversal on the day. Basically the daily candle, let's go look at it real quick. You know, the daily candle had this this big move, but it went way up here, and now it's coming all the way back down into the red zone. Could see this extending its move down here, looking for new lows. So this could be a pretty big move to the downside if this wants to continue lower. Going back to the 1 minute. Yeah, tempted to get out of my long position right here and get short. Okay, so we have a little mini M pattern showing up to go with that potential short. Okay, so it's thinking about going lower, but right now we're still making, we made a high, a higher low, but now it looks like we made a lower high. So we're going to see this wedge pattern form up and possibly break to the downside. If it does, I'm really tempted to jump over to the NQ and really make some money on this slide.
Order canceled.
All right, so I'm going to take that speed bump off because I want to trade the NQ if this is going to go down. So I'm going to move my stop up to there. I'm going to switch over to the NQ. That'll do its own thing. Sell stop market 1.
Order submitted.
Okay, I got one short for NQ. Moneymaker number. Quickly check it out. We're on the 5 minute here. Let's go to the 1 minute. But you can clearly see on the 5 minute this solid support area. I'll leave it on the 5 minute. So if this wants to break, I'm looking for the lows of the day, which are open was around 886, 885. This black line right here is the open, somewhere right in here. So looking for, yeah, pretty much this candle's right in here. This wants to break, looking for a run back down to the bottom of this and potentially a slide the rest of the day. Not for the rest of the day, but for, you know, to new lows on the day. But at the same time, on the 5 minute chart, we can see this low, this high, could just be making a higher low. You know, if we had a trend line going, it's broken. Okay, here we go. Gonna get out of that. I'm gonna get into the NQ, it looks like. 31 is on that one. Got a bit of a wedge building energy here. Looking for the move.
Order filled.
Okay, short in the NQ now. One contract, buy stop market. Oh, come on.
Order submitted.
Boom, let's catch that.
Order filled.
All right, out with that move to the lows. There we go. Let me go make sure I'm out over on the MNQ. Close, nothing going on, right? NQ. Close, nothing going on. Okay. All right, there we go. Looking for that hit down to, let's see, on this market up over here. Didn't quite get to, we got more room to go for the lows of the day. Lows of the day is like 886. So this is where I was entered that trade. Get rid of these. So this is what we're looking at for the lows of the day. It started to make a move towards it, and then it stopped just short. I was fine to take and get out of that trade. So now I'm going to be up $1,000 for the day. All right, now I'm shutting it down. I'll process this video to show you where I ended up. But yeah, out $1,000 for the day. So now it looks like I only need about $1,125 to pass the combine. So I could do that in one day. As long as I don't make more than $1,500 in a day, I'm good. So Friday, I could come in. See, now I want to get short right now. Or short when this goes below here, make another 500. Man, if this wants to break the lows of the day, do I get back in? Kind of just want to turn my computer off. 885. Oh, look at that. See, I was going to put an order in if it broke for that. That would have been like, what? Another $300, $400. All right, I'm going to shut it down. I'll take my $1,000. I'm not going to get greedy. That's a good day, and I will see you all on Friday.